Sounds like spring in my backyard. I love the birds here. So, today's project, we're going to talk about a piece of cherry wood that I milled off the property. And I'm going to try to point, if you see, here's the greenhouse, the white structure in the back. And just to the edge of that is a stump. And that little stump there came from this section of cherry. And I had kind of milled it with my chainsaw and then it warped. So what I did is I stretched it from this log over to this crate and I put some weight on it. And as you can see, it rained. So half of it got wet, so I flipped it around, the other half got wet. So let's see what we got. So it's moving now, which is beautiful. The whole thing is wet. So my thinking is, if I take that wetness, see this end had a pretty good little twist to it, and I put a square block on here, so I'm trying to hold that square. And it's a really nice board. I mean, it's, you know, it is a nice, it's got beautiful grain. It goes right through the middle of the tree. It was a little tree. Basically what I did is I just cut it in slabs right on the tree and then whacked it off. And it just went, the whole thing just went whoop, and it bent on me in a U-shape. So I'm hoping if I leave it like this, let it dry. I got a big rock here holding this top down. So let's see, it looks pretty darn good to me. Gosh, that's a nice board. I mean, seriously. Even if you don't like wood projects and stuff, you gotta like that you can grow this on your property. This little tree was about 5 years old. So they grow pretty well here. And I mean, it's not huge, but I can make some things out of this. It's gonna probably be an outdoor wood project at the end of the day. That's alright. I can run that through my planer if I can get it to straighten up and run it through my planer and get a nice edges on it. You guys will be amazed at what that looks like inside. So, this is what I've been doing this morning while I'm drinking my coffee. I did go out and plant some seeds in the garden, but we'll talk about that later. Some more of my pasture seeds. Yeah. So I'll get up in the morning, have my coffee, check my emails and stuff, and then I go out and start putting on projects. Alright, you guys, stay tuned. We're going to see what's going to happen here. I'm hoping it's going to dry out in here, and then just let it set. I'm going to leave it for about a week probably, and let it dry. And then I think I'm going to take it and put it in the garage where it's kind of a cool, stable temperature and out of the sunlight, and keep it supported and let it kind of cure a little more. I don't know, maybe even bring it in the house and let it cure. It's an idea. We'll see what it shapes up to after a week or so here, if it's got memory. I kind of, because it had such a big bow to it, is I kind of pushed it the other way about the same amount while it was wet, and it sprung down, which was good. It told me it relaxed, and then I flipped it back over and took some of the rocks off and kind of leveled it a little more. But it still has a little arch to it to overcome that initial bow, so I'm hoping maybe I tuned it well. Is that possible to tune a board? Okay, I'm learning. Alright, Dive Girl Deb signing off. Have some coffee, play with wood, listen to the rain, fill up your water tank. That's 270 gallons and another 3. I feel good about that. And have some chickens in your backyard. Alright guys, play with wood. It's a lot of fun. Love ya. Bye, hun.